I was around in Chicago back when I'd say there were about 12 tech founders all together. And, it was like Groupon and Grubhub and we would just sit there and we would talk. And I do remember being the only woman in the room for so long. And that was just a little bit hard. A, I definitely needed a hoodie and I never had one. I always was a little overdressed. B, that was a problem because they would put us one of the conference rooms had a table where unfortunately there was just the table itself, right? And it was just hard because you're in a square and I'd be in a skirt. Nobody thought of this stuff, right? So you had to cross your legs and just stay that way. I don't think anybody was in any way noticing the gender of anyone that was there, but it felt like I was the token woman a lot. I used to overdress, and I think that was a sign that I didn't totally feel comfortable. It always felt like I was the sitter that, made the cute tech company that was allowed to be at the table. They never meant it to be that way. It was almost unconscious. I needed to prove I belonged there. And I think a lot of guys just throw on their jeans and their hoodies and they go. I also think that the jeans and hoodies thing, it's a hard thing in general for all people in tech. I mean, if you're somebody who's wearing jeans and hoodies, it's like you're getting stereotyped. If you're not, people are like, wait, you're in tech? I have seen the most diverse crew of entrepreneurs just blowing up all over Chicago, and at this point, that jeans and hoodie thing is a joke. Everywhere I look, new women tech founders, coming up. It's still not as many as I would like to see, but it's wonderful to have seen within, I would say, at this point, a decade, how far we've come from there to here. That was the biggest difference, was just having a little different energy in the room and knowing I could joke about, having had trouble finding a sitter, an hour before, despite who I was, and just knowing there was some support for that and I wouldn't be met with blank stares. That was good. Women still deal with deep-seated issues of, frankly, misogyny. We need to amplify each other more than ever. It's not enough just to change the perceptions. We have to actively, get back down on the ground and push other women up, or we're never going to reach the heights we can reach as leaders.